Hello mga kawamat! In this video lesson, we will discuss all about fractions. But before we proceed to our discussion, don't forget to like this video lesson at subscribe na rin kayo. Our objectives: first, demonstrate an understanding of fractions, recall the types of fraction they have learned, and explain how fractions operate when the unit referred to is a group or a class. So when we say fraction, it represents a part of a whole. So as you can see in our representation, so again, fraction is represent a part of a whole. Okay, it consists about, so here are the parts of the fraction. Numerator, so when we say the numerator, that is the number above the fraction bar. So ang tawag natin dito is ay fraction bar. And yung 8, ang tawag natin dito ay denominator. So, ang denominator natin is the number below the fraction bar. So, ito yung parts ng fraction. Numerator, the fraction bar, and the denominator. So, here are some illustrations. So, like for example, itong unang illustration natin dito. So, a whole divided into 2. So, ito ay 1/2. Okay? Ito naman, so it divided into 5 equal parts. So this is 1/5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1/8 or 1/8. 1/3 or 1/3. So this is 1/6 or 1/6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 1/9. 1/4. Ito ay 1/7 and 1/10. So, ganyan natin illustrate yung fraction. So, express the following as fraction of the units indicated. First, 6 as part of a dozen. So, alam natin, in 1 dozen, meron niyang 12 pieces. So, 12 pieces, that is a whole, in a whole, no? Diba? So, kung 6 as part of a dozen, so that is 6 out of 12. So, 6/12, or kapag ni-lowest term natin, yung 6/12, that is 1/2. Next, 18 weeks as part of a decade. So, in 1 month, meron tayong 4 weeks. Okay, so in 1 month, that is, meron tayong 4 weeks. So, sa loob ng isang taon, meron tayong 54 weeks. So, alam natin na yung decade, that is equivalent to, equal yan sa 10 years. Okay? Kaya nga, sinasabi natin kapag after ng 10 years, isang dekada na yung nakalipas. So, kung 18 weeks yan, and then sa isang taon, merong 54 weeks, and then 10 years yung equivalent ng decade, so 54 times 10, that is 540 weeks. Tama? So, 18 weeks over 540. So, kung kukunin natin yung lowest term nito, that is 1/30. Next is 25 years as part of a century. So, yung century class, that is equal siya sa 100 years. So, 25 out of 100 or 1/4. 7 days as part of a week. So, alam natin, in 1 week, merong 7 days. So, 7/7 or equal to 1. 6 hours as part of a day. So, 6 hours. So, in 1 day, meron tayong 24 hours. So, 6 out of 24 or 6/24 or 1/4. Also, fraction, meron tayong different types of fractions. May tinatawag tayong proper fractions. So, pag sinabi natin proper fractions, your A is represent for numerator and B is for denominator. So, pag sinabi natin proper fraction class, your numerator is less than sa denominator natin. So, tatandaan natin yan ha. So, kapag proper fraction, yung numerator natin ay mas mababa sa denominator natin. And then, may tinatawag din tayong improper fraction. So, yung improper fraction, yung A naman natin greater than sa B natin, or yung numerator natin ay mas mataas sa denominator. So, kagaya nga ng nakikita nyo, 5 is greater than sa 3. No? Mas mataas siya sa 3. 15/12. So, 15 ay mas mataas sa 12. 14/8 or yung 14 ay mas mataas sa 8. And then, meron tayong tinatawag na mixed numbers. So, kapag mixed numbers, meron siyang kasamang whole number. So, merong fraction at whole number. So, kagaya nito, 2 and 2/3. Okay? 2 and 2/3, 1 and 3/4, 3 and 4/5. And then, itong mixed number na to, pwede natin ito express as improper fraction. Mula sa mixed number, pwede natin gawing improper fraction. So, kagaya ng 2 and 2/3, so pag ginawa natin improper fraction yan, magiging 8/3 yan. So, paano nangyari yan? I-multiply lang natin to 3 times 2 plus 2. So, that is 8/3. Same with 1 and 3/4. So, 4 times 1, that is 4 plus 3, 7/4. 5 times 3, 15 plus 4, that is 19/5. So again, from mixed numbers, pwede natin gawing improper fraction. And from improper fraction, pwede natin gawing mixed numbers. Okay, mayroon tayong tinatawag na simplest form, no? Meron tayong tinatawag o yung lowest term. So kagaya ng 4/12 ay hindi pa yan naka-simplest form. Bakit? Pwede pa natin yan babaan, no? Yung 4/12. Paano natin gagawin yan? Using the greatest common factor. So, paano ginagawa yon? So, kukunin natin yung common factor ng 4 and 12, yung greatest common factor ng 4 and 12. So, by using the listing method. So, ililist natin isa-isa. So, ano ba yung mga factor ni 4? So, kapag sinabi natin factor class, that number ay pwede natin i-divide sa 4. Like, for example, si 1, no? So, pag dinivide natin si 4 kay 1, so walang butal. Kumbaga, yun yung mga tinatawag nating factors. Si 2, pag dinivide natin, hindi magkakaroon ng decimal yung sagot natin. And 4. So, ibig sabihin, yung factors ng 4 ay 1, 2, and 4. Next is yung denominator natin, yung 12. So, sa 12, so ano ito yung mga factors ng 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So, hindi pwede yung 5 dyan kasi 12 divide 5, makakaroon ka ng decimal. Hindi pwede yung 7, yung 10, o kaya yung 11. So, ito yung factors ng 12. Ngayon, sabi ko sa inyo, para makuha natin yung greatest common factor, so by listing method, titingnan natin yung ano yung greatest common factor ng 4 saka 12. So, makitang-kita naman na ang greatest common factor is 4. So, ibig sabihin, yung GCF natin dito ay 4. So, yung GCF na yan ang gagamitin natin para i-divide natin sa numerator and denominator natin. Okay, so 4 divide 4, that is 1. And 12 divide 4, that is 3. Ibig sabihin, ang simplest form or yung lowest term ni 4/12 is 1/3. Also, si 5/15, so kapag kinuha natin yung simplest form or lowest term ni 5/15 is also 1/3. So, same sila, no? Ang 4/12 saka yung 5/15, kapag kinuha natin yung simplest form nila, that is 1/3. So, we can say that 4/12 and 5/15 are equivalent fractions. So, once na yung dalawang fraction mo, same yung simplest form nila o yung lowest term nila, tinatawag natin yung equivalent fractions. Alright. So, paano ba tayo, paano natin ginagawa yung from mix to improper fraction? So, ito lang yung tatandaan natin. First, multiply the denominator by the whole number. Second, add the product to the numerator. And number 3, copy the denominator. Or use this para matandaan natin yung MAC. Okay, multiply, add, and copy. So, like for example, meron tayong 1 and 2/8. So, paano nangyari yung 10/8? So, una, multiply natin yung denominator natin sa whole number. So, 8 times 1, that is 8. Pangalawa, add the product to the numerator. So, since 8 yung sagot natin dito, plus yung numerator natin, 8 plus 2, then 10. Then, copy the denominator. Kaya 10/8. Or, 8 times 1, 8 plus 2, 10/8. Another example, 7 times 5, that is 35, plus 3, that is 38. Okay. Next. So, in changing mixed fraction to improper fraction, basta ito lang tatandaan natin. Yung multiply, add, and copy. Another example, 3 and 5 over 6. So 6 times 3, that is 18, plus 5, 23. And copy the denominator, so 23 over 6. Okay, let's try to convert the following fraction to lowest term. So first is 12 over 15. So ang unang gagawin, kunin nyo yung greatest common factor ng dalawa, ng numerator and denominator natin. So ang yung greatest common factor ng 12 and 15 is 3. So 12 divide 3, that is 4. And 15 divide 3, that is 5. Kaya 4/5. 10 over 25, ano yung greatest common factor ng 10 over 10 and 25? So that is 5, no? So 10 divide 5, that is 2. 25 divide 5, that is 5. Kaya 2/5. 14 over 20, ano yung lowest term nito? 7 over 10. Kasi ang greatest common factor lang ng 14 and 20 ay 2. So 14 divide 2 kaya 7, 20 divide 2, 10. So 36 divide 40 or 36 over 40. So ano yung greatest common factor ng 36 saka 40? So pwede natin dyan yung 4, no? So that is 9 over 10. So dito pwede na yung kayo na ang sumagot. 20 over 60, what will be the lowest term? 1/3. 12 over 45. 4 over 15. So pwede nyo akong sabayan habang sinasagutan natin itong exercises na to. 45 over 63. That is 5 over 7. 60 over 90. 2/3. So ang greatest common factor nito ay 30. No? 60 divide 32, 90 divide 33. 24 over 48. That is 1/2. 25 over 50. 1/2 also. 51 over 68. 3/4. Ang greatest common factor nito ay 17. 50 over 10 or 50 divided, that is 5. Question. Is negative 1 over 2 equals to 1 over negative 2 or equals to negative 1/2? So equals ba sila itong tatlo? Yung meron tayong tatlo, no? Yung tatlo na yung negative sign natin, yung una na sa numerator, yung pangalawa sa denominator, at ang pangatlo na sa gitna. Equal ba yung tatlo na to? Yes or no? The answer is yes. There are 3 ways to write a negative rational number, or there are 3 ways to write a negative in fraction. Kasi class, kahit ito ay same with negative 1/2 yan. Okay? So negative 1/2 pa rin ito. So kahit ilagay mo yun sa numerator o sa denominator, equal pa rin siya sa negative 1/2. So a half can be expressed and written in the following. First, like for example, yung fraction natin, pwede natin express into percent and decimals. So let's say meron tayong 1/2. In percent, that is 50%. In decimal, that is 0. In decimal, that is 0.5 rather. Next, comparison property of fraction. So dito, paano ba natin malalaman na itong fraction na to mas malaki dito sa given na fraction? Paano natin gagawin yon? For any fractions, a over b and c over d, with b greater than 0 and d is greater than 0, we can say that if your a over b is less than sa c over d natin, then ad is less than sa bc natin. So ito, i-cross multiply natin yan. So ibig sabihin, kung mas mababa yung ab natin over cd, so we can say that yung product ni ad ay mas mababa sa product ni bc or ni cb. Ganon din dito, if your AD is less than BC, then A over B is less than C over D. Let's try. 2/3 and 4/5. So cross multiply. 2/5 is 2 times 5, that is 10. 3/4 or 3 times 4, that is 12. So as you can see class, sino ang mas mababa? Ito yung 2/3. So ibig sabihin, we can say na si 2/3, okay, ito yung mababa natin, di ba? Mababa kasi yung product. Ibig sabihin yung 2/3 ay mas mababa sa 4/5. So 2/3 is less than 4/5. Or pwede rin natin sabihin 4/5 is greater than 2/3. So itong paraan natin para ma-identify natin kung mas malaki ba kung sino ba yung mas mataas yung value, yung 2/3 ba o yung 4/5 using this property. Next, 3/4 and 4/6. So, sino ang mas malaki yung value dito? So, cross multiply, 3 times 6, that is 18. 4 times 4 is 16. So, ibig sabihin, mas mababa yung value ni 4/6. So, we can say that 4/6 is less than 3/4. Or, pwede rin natin sabihin na 3/4 is greater than 4/6. Okay, comparing. So, let's try this problem. Mary bought 4 items in the market she needed for her tinola recipe. Which item did she buy the most? The least. So, chicken. Okay, yung chicken, bumili siya ng chicken ng 1 1/2 kilograms. Sayote, 9/10 kilogram. Ginger, 3/4 kilogram. Onions, 4/5 kilogram. Okay, so ibig sabihin, kukunin natin kung alin sa binili niya, sa apat na binili niya, yung pinakamabigat or pinakamarami niyang binili at yung mababa lang yung timbang at pinakakonti. So, una natin gagawin, arrange the fraction in descending order para makita natin. So, paano natin gagawin yun in descending order? Meron tayong mixed number. So, kapag ganito, may mixed number tayo, gawin nating improper fractions. So, since sa apat na binili niya, ito lang ang mix natin. Ibig sabihin, mas mataas ito. Okay, mas mataas ito sa tatlo, tama? Kasi meron tayong isang whole number. Unlike dito sa tatlo, walang whole number yan. Ibig sabihin, yung chicken, mas laki yung timbang nito. Ngayon, so para makuha natin, so kapag ginawa natin improper fraction to, this 2 times 1, that is 2 plus 1, kaya 3/2. So, ibig sabihin, since i-arrange natin into descending order, ibig sabihin, magsisimula tayo sa mataas, okay, pinakamataas na value ng fraction. So, ang una natin dito is 3/2. So, meron na lang tayo ditong tatlo. Alin kaya ang susunod sa 3/2? Okay? Next is, so apply natin yung property kanina na yung comparing and ordering fractions. So, apply natin yung property. So, tingnan natin itong 3/4 and 9/10. So, sa 3/4 and 9/10, okay, so, apply natin yung property in comparing fractions. So, 3 times 10, that is 30. At itong 4 times 9, that is 36. So, kung titingnan natin, 30 and 36, so, mas mataas yung 9/10. 36 ito ay 30. So, ibig sabihin, ang kasunod ng 3/2 ay 9/10. So, apply natin ito. Yung isa naman, i-compare natin yung 3/4 kay 4/5. So, 3 times 5, that is 15. And then, 4 times 4, 16. Okay, so, as you can see, class, mas mataas yung 4/5 sa 3/4. So, ibig sabihin, si 4/5 ang susunod dito. And, next is yung 3/4. Ibig sabihin, dito makikita na natin kung ano yung binili niya na mas marami or mas mabigat. So, kitang-kita na ang mas mabigat niya, mas marami niyang binili ay yung sa chicken. And yung pinakamababa or pinakakonti niyang binili ay yung 3/4 kilogram or yung ginger natin. Test yourself, true or false. But yan, edit lang natin. Okay, test yourself, true or false. Number 1. So, pwede niyo akong sabayan, class. Okay, sabayan niyo ako sa pagsagot. Number 1, a whole is always bigger than its part. True or false? So, the answer is true. A fraction of something is always equal to a fraction of another something. That is false, no? Hindi lagi equal yon. 8/5 is greater than 7/6. So, pwede natin i-apply yung comparison property. So, by cross multiplication, no? 8 times 6, that is 48. So, 5 times 7, 35. So, greater than ba? Yes, that is true. 16/4 is equal to 20/5. So, 16 divide 4, that is 4. 20 divide 5, that is 4. So, equal sila, true. 2/3 is equal to 4/8. That is false. Kasi yung simplest form ni 4/8, that is 1/2. Ito, 2/3. So, false. Next. Identify the following as proper fraction. So, you can write PF if that is proper fraction. In proper fraction, IF or a mixed number? Number 1, 4 and 3 over 3. So that is a mixed number. Okay, 12 over 5, that is improper fraction. 6 and 1/3, mixed number. 5 over 12, proper fraction. 8 over 7, improper fraction. 7 over 8, proper fraction. 16 over 18, that is proper fraction also. 23 over 12, improper fraction. And 13 over 15, proper fraction. 21 over 22, proper fractions.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.